I want to thank you for joining us again today. We have a real treat, and I mean a real treat here. What we have is a gorgeous Ford GT. This is a 2005 model, and the color is called Mark IV Red. You'll notice that it has white stripes on it, and those are not vinyl. They're actually painted on the car. That was one of the options you could get on the car. The other option was that you could get a Macintosh radio. You could also get the BBS wheels, and they're forged wheels.
Red calipers.
And also the red calipers, that's right. So this car had 4 options, and it's got all of them. We're going to take a walk around this. We have the owner here, and first off, it's red. So I tell you, it just almost makes your blood boil. If you are any kind of a car enthusiast, you probably saw the movie Ford versus Ferrari, and this is a throwback to that car. That was the car that they built because Henry Ford II wanted to beat Ferrari at their own game in Le Mans, and they built the car to do that. And it's a wonderful story. Ken Miles was the guy that really brought that car into its very best. And so this is a 2005 model, but the looks and the dimensions and the feel of this car goes back to that wonderful story. So like I said, the owner's here, and we're going to walk around and just take a look at this. Now, from what I understand, you bought this car, so it's only had one owner. Is that correct?
Yes, I bought the car new in 2005.
Okay, in 2005, that's the year it was built. So this was a new car. Looking at it, it looks like brand spanking new. I'm looking at the beautiful shine, and I don't see any scratches or anything, but it's just a gorgeous car. So how many miles have you put on this?
I've got 4,080 miles on it.
Okay, so basically this has not been a daily driver. This has been a special occasion type of a car. I guess car shows and things like that. Now, can I ask you about your license plate?
Yeah, when they were building this car, they actually had a code name for it, and it was Petunia.
Okay.
And so after reading about it, I was able to get this license plate here in North Carolina.
So Petunia they didn't talk about the Ford GT, they talked about Petunia, and the people in the know, they knew what they were talking about. But otherwise, it was like a code name. Okay, so now I do see back here, on the back of the car here, I do see the red calipers down there, and it looks to me like the wheels are staggered.
Yes.
So you've got a little bit wider wheel in the back than you do in the front of the car. And some of the throwbacks I'm looking at, the door is very unusual. I'm seeing that the door goes all the way into the roof line there. And that's kind of like the original car as well. Also, I see you've got, because it's a mid-engine car, you've got air intakes down here, and then you have another air intake here. And also you can see, I can feel heat coming out of this because we just brought this in and put it back in the garage here. So the motor in this is a 5.4 liter motor with a supercharger, not a turbocharger, a supercharger. And puts out a pretty good amount of horsepower and torque. What are these over here? I see you got this handle here, and there's like a key next to it.
You know, if you put the key in
Okay.
and pull this up,
that's where your fuel goes
that's
in.
where the fuel goes.
Okay.
On the other side is actually to open up the bonnet.
Okay, up here in the front then.
Yes.
Okay. And just like the other car, the one they were trying to make this look like, you've got your fans up here for your radiator. So it's a mid-engine car, so you have to have your radiator be able to come off. The fluid has to come from the motor, come through here, get cooled off, and then go back in there. So that's interesting too. The car is not very tall, is it? It's a low-to-the-ground car, but you do have modern headlights in it. Looking at those back and forth. Now, let's take a look in here. Can we open this up? All right, now see, this is what I was talking about with the door. So you do have to be careful getting out of the car. I was in the car and almost got my head on it, because when you come out, part of the door comes out with it there. So otherwise, you've got pretty good access to get in here. It's got a black interior. And if you notice, the gauges here are not digital, they're analog, because that's a throwback to the original GT40 that we're talking about. Manual transmission. Does have a Macintosh radio and I guess CD player back to that era. And the seats, they're pretty amazing. They're leather, but they've got an unusual amount of breathing space in it. And then I also noticed back here, you can see that it's carbon fiber. So they save weight on the car by putting carbon fiber in there. Can we open up the hatch here for the engine? Well, I see the center brake light is up here. I didn't notice that before, but that's a requirement. Okay. All right, I got mine. You got yours? Yep, there we go. All right. So here's what we were talking about. This is where the power comes from. So you've got a Ford 5.4 liter V8. You can see all the strut work in here, the coil springs, coilover springs. Back here is where the air comes in, so it can breathe, and it goes right into here, which goes into the supercharger. Now, those who might not be familiar with a supercharger versus a turbocharger works off of the exhaust of the car. So as the exhaust goes out the back, it turns a little wheel that turns another little wheel that pumps air into the car. So there's a little bit of lag in that. With a supercharger, it actually runs off of a motor within the car, so they can build the pressure that gives the engine a lot more power, but they don't have to wait for the exhaust to come out. It's another way to do it, but you don't have as much to deal with as far as trying to get into the exhaust of the car. Looking down here, of course, it says powered by Ford, and I'm going to zoom in right here. When these motors are hand built, and you can see right down here where the builder has signed it, here and here. They've got signatures of both of those folks right down there. And that shows you it's a 5.4 liter motor, 4 valves per cylinder, supercharged, hand built with pride. And it's got their name on it. So yeah, when they put their name on it, you know that they got to be proud of what they have done there. So anyway, that's pretty neat. You've also got your rear window here. Excuse me, it's really the hatch, but it has the lines in it for a defroster. So that gives you that up in there too. You can't really see that till you get real close into it. But this is a gorgeous automobile. There's a lot of exotic cars out there, but this one has a special place for anybody who's followed the history of racing, motor racing, Le Mans. And if you're a Ford guy or you know one, then this is the one they'll tell you all about. Looking in here, you can see the leather seats, the center console with the gear shift, and you can notice the toggles. The toggles down there, instead of having switches or dials, they got toggles on and off for your lights and so forth. So this is a very beautiful car. Seeing one is a thrill. Riding in this is a thrill. I can only imagine what owning this car would feel like. A step back in time and a way to continue the story of how the American Ford beat the Italian Ferraris at their own game. Thank you very much. We'll have a couple other videos you can look at and get a few other ideas and feel for the car. And we'll try to put into the script the specifics. Thank you very much.